Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, no bra strap. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, hey, one goes in, the other comes out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing an eyebrow tutorial. On my bare eyes, bold lips video, I asked if you guys would be interested in a more in-depth brow tutorial, and quite a few people asked for it and said they would definitely like to see it, so I wanted to do this for you guys. So in this video, I am going to cover kind of everything when it comes to brows. Not only am I going to show you how to fill in your brows, I'm also going to show you how to shape your brows. And by shape, I mean as in where your brow should begin, where it should arch, and where it should end. So if you're not the kind of person that is really comfortable filling in your brows and you don't really want to do those kind of steps, I'm going to show you ways to just shape your brows to make them look a little bit nicer and a little bit more put together without having to fill them in. So this intro is short but sweet. If you are interested in learning a little more about brows, then just keep watching.
Alright guys, so let's first talk about placement. So, in order to see where your brow should start, you line up a pencil to the edge of your nose, and where that pencil lands right on your brow bone is exactly where your brow should start. Now for the arch, you want to line it up with your iris, the end of your iris, and that's where the highest point of your brow should be. So they start right based on the edge of your nose, then move it to the end of your iris, and that's where your arch should be, so the highest point of your brow. And then to figure out how long your brow should be, just line it up with your nose and right at the edge of your eye there, and that's how long it should be. Now let's talk about color. Your brow should go from light in the inner corner to dark on the outer corner, so sort of an ombre effect. So when you're filling them in, just keep that in mind. So my favorite pencil to use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I use it in medium brown. The reason I love it so much is for this tip. This tip is such a small, tiny pencil. It really gives accurate looking brow hairs because I want my brows obviously to look natural. And then the end with the spoolie becomes our best friend, as you'll see. So our first step is just to comb through our brows. So I just comb right through them, get them all nice and straight, standing up straight, make them look nice. So the next step is I start to line the underneath of my brow. So I'm really just trying to define that line at the bottom of my brow. So it's really a nice sharp brow line. I sort of start in the middle of my brow and then work my way to the tail, and then just with a really light hand go into the inner corner and sort of fill that in a little bit. But again, we want most of our pigmentation to be from the middle to the end of our brow, so you'll see that I concentrate on that area again a little bit more. So then I just comb through them again, and now I'm going to move to the top of the brow. So sort of the same motion, I kind of start right in the middle and just go straight out. I like more of a softly angled brow for me, so that's kind of the shape that I give my brows when I fill them in. So I just do that top line and just really give it a nice crisp line, and then draw directly down to meet that bottom line. So they just sort of meet, and that makes my tail. And then I just go back and always comb over. Doing that comb over is going to take away some of those brush strokes and just make it blend in with your skin really nice. And then on this inner corner right here, like I said, we want a little bit of an ombre effect. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going in with a much lighter hand and then brushing over that to make it look nice and natural. And I do this a couple times until I get to the color that I really like. And again, when I go to the tail, I go with a much more heavy hand to deposit a little bit more color. So essentially, filling in your brows is as simple as that. I went ahead and filled in the other one off camera, so I didn't bore you guys. But that is the gist of simply filling in your brows. Now, if you want to go in and make them look a little sharper, a little more sculpted, then we can go in with this. So this next step I'm doing is I just have a little bit of my Studio Finish Concealer from MAC in NW15, which is a little lighter than my skin. And I'm just using a flat definer brush from Sigma, and I'm just sort of tracing this right under the brow. Doing this gives it a nice highlight, as you can see here. It really gives that sculpted brow look. So if I'm doing a full face of makeup, you know, and I really want those beautiful sculpted brows, then I'm going to go in with this step just to make them pop that much more. So just run it right along that bottom line that we first established when we went in with our pencil. And then we're going to sort of go over the top right above the arch of the brow. So essentially you can use this to sort of clean up any mistakes you have, which is a nice way to use this, but ultimately this is just giving that brow a really nice highlight on top of the arch, which is again just going to enhance the brows so much more. So you can see here it's a slight difference, but when you have a full face of makeup on, those sculpted brows definitely make a difference. So the last and final step is simply setting our brows with a brow gel. My brow hairs are a little bit long, so this is a crucial step for me. If your brows don't really move, then you might not need this step, but mine like to fall down and get all wonky, so I definitely recommend a clear brow gel. So that is it. I hope this helped you guys out. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
It's the Autumn and M show.
Oh my god, that we need to start. You always knew how to push my buttons. I wish you would. I wish you would. Stop. 5, 6, 7, 8.